Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Well, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. And it wasn't really feasible after I
again.
killed him.
Jim.
And the rain falls down upon my
Don't be
head.
shy, Jimmy.
I shot
Come on
that
over.
bird till it was stone cold
Jimmy,
dead.
over here, mate. Hey, Jimmy, over here. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, over here, mate. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Hey, Jimmy, over here. Jimmy, over here, mate. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, show Stilts here that thing you do. You know, the thing.
What thing?
Go on, show him.
Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, 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 oh,
Roll over, you stupid mutt.
Don't get too close. Damn thing's probably got rabies or something.
All right, Jim, how's things? You been drinking in Brightwall again? And don't let anybody tell you drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
Hey! Jimmy, that really you? You
call
look
that
different
shadow.
somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got periwinkle eyes like a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him.
It's not Jimmy! That's it! Cut the stinker down!
Listen.
The taller they are, the farther they have to fall. In the gates! I need reinforcements! Today's your dying day.
Hey, it's not nice to play with guns.
You hurt my mate. I'll have you for that. Saw that coming a mile away.
Beating up on my friends, eh? I won't stand for that. Oi! That dog should be on a lead. It's dangerous.
That's the spirit. Well blocked.
Your new garments are ready should you want them. I always said those pajamas would be of use someday. I'm not sure that day is today, but still, I stand by my comment. That outfit is fantastic.
Jimmy was my mate! Die!
That's what you're gonna be.
Stop shooting our boys! I can tell you can handle a lot. Such a good blow. About to be a murder.
You're still standing, mate. Hit him back! Ha! Kill the damn dog!
Keep hacking at him. Beat his defences down. Don't you know how to block, mate?
Suckers shooting at us!
Cripes, that must have hurt.
Leave him! He's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. But you'll die like one.
Yeah, too bad for you I'm wearing my favourite tie.
Won't get much off of your corpse.
You're not gonna burn me.
None of that dirty magic. You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live. It's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the Dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise.
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Defeating Saker has won over many of the people he terrorized. Word is already spreading of your victory.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. The armory is at your disposal. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero to channel magical energies to cast spells. Quite extraordinary. Ah, you have impeccable taste in gauntlets. It is a momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. Hello. Welcome to the sanctuary.
In my beer. Is that normal?
Ah, yes, the special ingredient of our famous Silver Hen Ale. I find it lends the brew a rather piquant flavour.
Oh, but Samuel, this isn't a Silver Hen Ale.
Then, no, that's just a chicken feather. I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed. We have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Mistpeak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
There you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean. Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. By completing quests for those in need, You will prove your abilities and demonstrate your potential as a leader.
Still thirsty?
You know, for a town with a famous academy, I haven't exactly noticed an abundance of brainy people.
Well, most of the scholars saw little reason to stay after the closing.
Well, I don't know. This beer seems like a pretty good reason.
You gonna order or what?
What do you fancy?
Fancy a game of cards? Not that I
Fancy
have any
another drink?
cards.
Latest news from Brightwall is that Bernard's chickens have escaped.
News has reached us of Logan's latest actions in Bowerstone. Oh, terrible business.
Yes. Count yourselves lucky. He doesn't take much interest in Brightwall.
Beat it, you moron!
Wonderful!
Very good!
Yay! Awesome! Yeah, nice!
Yeah, nice!
Good one. Woo! All right! Yeah, nice. Good one. Yeah, nice. Woohoo! Woo!
Feel free to look around.
Woo! All right.
Yay!
Yay!
Woohoo!
All right. Good one.
Yeah, nice.
Yay!
Good one.
Woohoo!
Yippee!
Yeah! Woo! All right! Hooray! Hooray! Woo! All right!
The best items in all Brightwall.
Hooray! Hooray!
Wow!
Yeah, nice.
Yeah! Yay! All right! Good one! Yeah, nice! Yeah! Woohoo! Yes! Yes! Yay!
Everything you could possibly need and much more. Right here.
Incredible.
Yeah! Good one!
Yeah, nice.
Good one. Yes! Yes!
Woohoo!
Impressive. Impressive. Yeah, nice. Woohoo! Good one. Amazing.
Seem all right, but then I hardly know you.
Hooray!
Watch out for tails. You
Yeah.
can get a real bargain.
Yeah, nice. Woo! All right.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Hiya.
Just passing through then.
One quest after another, on and on.
Feel
and
free
on.
to look around.
Will you hang it up?
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating? Renting out a house you own is a fantastic way to make money. Real estate is always in demand. Unfortunately, I cannot better this house. Fortunately, no one could. It has attained the zenith of beauty and value.
adventurers.
My dear Bernard, one of these days the chicken god is going to come down from a celestial coop in the sky and peck out your eyes. So there! Yours sincerely, Arthur.
This is terrible. Somehow the gate got open. Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what...
You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit. You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken?
What most people think. Chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie, I've got some lovely treats for you. Oh no, too smart. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want those little buggers inside your head, believe me.
If you could spare anything at all.
That's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. And no matter what, don't show them. Well done. Don't stop now. The others won't stop.
I remember an acting troupe who attracted huge crowds. What's their name?
Right here!
Us shopkeepers.
Who's 10 years? Slap on some makeup!
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let them out.
You're right. I admit it. I couldn't live with myself any longer being complicit in this chicken oppression.
But they might have destroyed the entire town. Possibly the world.
They might have gone off to live peacefully on their own. They might have created great works of art or literature. We don't know. And we have no right to take away their fundamental liberties based on our own prejudices.
Well, now it's clear taking away their liberties isn't enough. I have to assume you'll try to facilitate another escape. And that means the only choice is to kill them all.
Oh, no, Bernard! No, don't! All right. Keep them locked up. At least so we can talk about this.
You infiltrated the chickens. You lived among them. You know them better than anyone. What's to be done? It's a simple matter of kill or be killed.
No, Bernard. They're not like that.
Right. It's like I've said all along. We have to kill them all.
You bastard! You murderer!
Look, you're either with me or you're one of them. Which is it?
This is all just... I don't know if I can go on living with you, Bernard.
No, let's not get hysterical.
I think it's time for us to split up. I can't live with a man who holds innocent life in such low regard.
Innocent life is what I was trying to protect.
Is it worth taking one life to save another?
It's worth taking 26 or however many of the buggers we had. If I had to do it all over again, I'd do exactly the same.
My dear Bernard, one of these days the chicken god is going to come down.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will... Dare I say, you're not...
We should have just what you need. I hope... Let's see what we can do for you. Oh, need some help there? Enjoy. I hope it brings you great happiness. I hope it brings you great happiness.
Welcome to the Sanctuary. There are new garments available. Whatever you feel comfortable in. A very nice combination. Well, that hairstyle is quite modern, isn't it? You know my favorite aspect of this sanctuary? No moths. That is splendid. Reconsidered, have you? Very well. What about a little something new? Shake things up, as they say. Well, I think they say that. Ah, hello. A hero's work. You have gained several trophies since you were in last. Most impressive. The lectern contains a record of all your recent transactions. The armory is at your disposal.
Hello, sexy. Best products in Brightwall.
You have any questions? Just a... That's one hell of a pie.
Just browsing.
You're good at this.
I usually restock every few weeks.
Ooh, that crust is divine. Great pie. You handle that dough like an artist. I might keep that one for myself.
Or will it just be the regular stuff today?
You're good at this. Mmm, sublime.
My customers have been good to me, so I'm good.
You're good at this. Lovely work. Pie of the day, I reckon. Mmm, sublime. Mmm, sublime. You handle that dough like an artist. Oh, dough everywhere.
So excited. There's a shop in town.
How is everything? Oh, thanks.
Oh, pinch, you foul, vile fiend! You uncouth wretch!
Laughter, life, that's what they need.
When the fellow says he's about...
I'd sell me jewellery.
You, good sir, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
Ah, if only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposites of tragedy and comedy in an exquisite marriage of forms.
But perhaps you can find it?
Yes, we beg you. The theatre, the muses, the very heart and soul of this town will thank you. Splendid, splendid! You should know we did commission an elderly detective to search the library for clues as to the play's whereabouts, but he never returned.
The man's name is Ransom Locke, and he's rather closer to senility than one would like, truth be told.
If you come across this gentleman, he may be able to aid you. I believe he is looking for the collected works of the playwright Philip Thmorley, as we speak.
One can only hope they were not burned when the king closed down the academy and its library.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed Only death and insanity await you. Make it up! No! Really, I'm serious! You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear fellow, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
My love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Drop dead! Oh, woe! What cruel darts doth strike my intemperate soul! If this rejection be true, then I shall reject the world itself. This day...
Shove it, fatty!
Stop! Thou hast driven a dagger into my breast and ended all hope of happiness. Thusly, I must end my life. Hark! A shadow approaches. Take me! And so I die.
Well, it's an unorthodox reading of the text, but one cannot argue with the results.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty! 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
You look so cute in that crown.
Why, Jester, I had no idea you felt that way about me. Or is this another one of your japes?
Ah.
So it's true! You do love me! You have no idea how difficult it's been watching you strut about in those magnificent feathers, how much I've wanted you! Then it is settled. Tomorrow we shall wed, and let anyone who frowns upon our union have his head cut off.
Well, it's certainly a radical interpretation of the text, but effective nonetheless.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
You're a hero now, but soon you'll be just another carcass rotting in the sun.
Teach you for trying to bite me.
Wallop! Well done, matey. Beating up on my friends, eh? I ain't gonna stand for that.
Gotcha a good one then, didn't I?
Titus has fallen! Vengeance is mine at last! But what is yonder scar upon his cheek? No, it cannot be. He was my son! Oh, woe and wretched misery! I am undone. My heart breaks with grief. It has beat its last. Adieu, unkind world. Adieu.
A tremendous performance. For a moment, I believed you truly had passed on. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? You have brought such depth of meaning to my words, I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich, a metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play! Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert!
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid to the dwellers.
What shall you do
I believe
now,
Samuel
Mr.
awaits you
Locke?
at the town
Any
gates
more
to express
mysteries
that
on the
very
horizon?
sentiment.
I rather think not. My powers of reasoning and deduction diminish with each passing day. Investigation is a young man's game.
How would you like to take acting lessons?
I would rather consume a bottle of arsenic.
And who could blame you?
Oh, hello. Lovely, aren't they? I've collected gnomes since I was a lad. My family said it was unhealthy. It made me take stock of my life, and I realised I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes. They're my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. See, I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here, unfortunately. But you couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you? Great, great! Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around, anyway.
I'd give you
Everything
some
you
gold.
could possibly need and
Only
much
so you
more.
could get shoes.
Right here.
I sell the finest items in Brightwall.
Whoops, sorry.
What can I do for you then? We're keeping afloat here. Business could be better, but it could be worse.
Feel free to look around.
It's a matter of life and death.
Yeah, nice!
If you can find better prices anywhere, then I shan't be surprised if you shop there instead.
Yeah! Yeah!
Go on!
Woohoo! Yeah, nice. I wasn't always a
Good
miserable
one.
beggar. I used to be quite a carefree one.
Woohoo! Hooray!
I hope I can close you.
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
You won't find tastier drinks than mine.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
You made one hell of a pie, that's for sure.
I think you'll find our prices quite reasonable.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. The little scamp is always going off on her own, having adventures and whatnot. Always comes back after a while, though, but this time she's been missing for hours and hours. I'm frantic with worry. It's all her father's fault. He never stops talking about how there's gold to be found in the caves in Mist Peak Valley. I bet that's where she's gone. Please find her and bring her home, I beg you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safe and sound as soon as you can.
Upon that wall, you'll find the contracts representing the promises that you've made to the people of Albion. Your contract with Samuel is there, for example. You have done a wonderful thing for those poor people in the mountains. They will be overjoyed when you...
Oh my. I hope she's okay. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her.
here to take me home? I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, we made it out of the cave. Brilliant. Help! What's that? Help! With my little eye, something beginning with S. More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! No, no, please. Shoot someone's ear off with that. That looks really dangerous. Do you use it on monsters? Hooray! Are we there yet? Are we there yet now?
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever in your debt.
Welcome to the... Sanctuary.
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Lovely guys, we get nothing for this job except our fee.
There's no fee. No one hired us for this.
What do you mean? What bloody mercenaries?
So, what? We can only act when we've been paid. What about free will?
I'm not saying we're not free to act as we desire.
You're saying our sole motivation, payment in this case, exists outside of us, which is necessarily incompatible with personal freedom. What you're advocating is hard determinism.
I'm not. I'm simply questioning the efficacy of undertaking significant personal risk, as in performing an armed robbery, when we gain nothing of value.
Well, define value. This robbery may constitute little in terms of intrinsic value, but it's given us excitement, on-the-job training, and life experience, as well as building morale and esprit de corps. Its extrinsic value is difficult to even quantify.
Well, now you're talking about moral justification. I'm not going to argue teleology versus deontological.
Here!
You won't look so pretty when I'm done with you.
Okay, boys. Looks like the Grim Reaper's gonna be busy today.
Was there supposed to be...
Oi! Stop hitting him! He's a mate! Man, the best landscape gardener I've ever seen.
I gave the hellhound a bloody nose!
You're already dead. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, did that hurt as bad as it looked? Think you're better than us with all that magic? Whoa! That'll knock the custard out!
When you play that flute...
Spend it on ale?
Oh, that sounds so good right now. Begging's honest work, you know.
Jonathan's been a bit depressed lately, but he'll cheer up when he sees what I've got for him. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! You see, Jonathan? I told you, didn't I? Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be so mind-bogglingly amazing. People are going to say, right, this is mind-bogglingly amazing. Put it in the place of honour, would you? Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice... Oh.
Gargulus multipulus us.
Never leave home without a hat. Always look both ways before crossing a road. Start every day with a healthy breakfast. Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools.
Oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait until I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I've stopped talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
And it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine,
because the gnome is happy almost all the time.
They said a gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
We said the gnome is a happy fellow almost all the time.
Oh, I travel round the land and wherever I roam,
from the mountains in the distance to the meadows back at home,
I raise my head and say in a loud resounding voice,
being a gnome is awfully nice.
All the gnomes on the right say, pointy little hat.
Pointy little hat, pointy little hat.
And all the gnomes on the left say, 2 foot tall.
2 foot tall, 2 foot tall.
And again, lads. In the morning when I wake up and I stumble out of bed,
I put my pointy hat on my little pointy head.
And it doesn't much matter if the sky is rain or shine.